What's up, guys? How we doing? Let's get things started here on the stream. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Let's get my chat up. There we go. I think we should be good. We're gonna have 2 minutes on the clock for all of these trucks. Hope everybody's having a good day. Good morning. I believe everybody should be in the morning time right now. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Let's get something going here. I'm gonna turn the truck's volume up just a little bit before we get started. I think. If I can remember where that is. There we go. Let's turn it up to 14. And call it good. Sup, Curtis? How you doing? I can't tell how many people we have in right now. You know what? That's fine. That is fine. Oops. Click back onto that. Alright, guys. Well, let's check it out. Freestyle competition. We're going to start with Viper. 2 minutes will be on the clock. On his first hit. He's coming out here onto the track. We got 12 trucks out here at Galot. And we're going to see what all they have in store for freestyle competition. Is starting right there with Viper. Getting a little bit of a slap wheelie. And now going to those racing lane jumps. They have been steepened just a little bit for freestyle competition. Now going to the backside of the bus. The first freestyle out. Going big already. And some big air off of the jammer right there. A little bit of a sky wheelie. Bringing it down. He could have got a little bit of a slap wheelie. Decided not to. And the nose straight up in the air right there from the backside of the racing lane into a slap wheelie. Nice combination move right there from Viper. Now it looks like he's going for the camper stack. Viper taking out all the big obstacles really early. And he's about 50 seconds in on his run already. And going for another jump, the car off the backside of the bus, and getting clipped up there just a little bit on the landing. However, he's still got this truck running out here at Galot Motor Speedway, and he's heading straight back for that bus. Going to the 8-pack, nice air right there, leveling out midair into another slap wheelie from the backside of those racing lanes for Viper here. A little more than 30 seconds left on the clock for Viper here. Into another slap wheel. He had a little bit of a nosedive from that. I think he was trying to go for it on purpose with some nice air right there off the racing lane. Backside of the jammer with some more nice air. Just keeping the momentum through the roof here. Uh-oh. You can't hear my sound? A nice wheelie right there. We'll check out the sound here in just a second, guys. I think I know what's going on. Yep, he's right. There's the sound. Sorry about that, guys. I fat-fingered one of my buttons. That is time filled for Viper out here. And he's going to back it up all the way through the pits. Waiting on the scores for Viper. Sorry for no music, no sound, no nothing on that one, guys. My bad. But we're back. And next up is going to be Wildside coming out here. Zach Garner, one of the newer people out here in monster trucks today. Getting his hands on a monster truck. He's out here in Wildside, coming out second for freestyle competition, and he saw what he has to do out here to take the lead. He's going to start off on the same obstacle. Some nice air, a little bit bigger this time, starting off with a little bit more steam. Going in for another slap wheelie. 2 hits and 2 slap wheelies so far, but getting caught up right there. And Zach Garner's going to set it back down on all 4 wheels. Just staying out of the throttle, letting that truck settle back down onto all 4s. Ooh, and a hard nosedive right there. Landing hard on the front end. Into another slap wheelie though. 30 seconds in so far. flipping that truck around. Going in between those jumps. Going for something we haven't quite seen yet. Another nosedive from that truck, that suspension. Maybe a little bit of a dial-up. Getting on top of that bus, crushing down the top of it just a little bit. Zach Garner's having a good freestyle so far. Nice air right there off of the roller next to the camper. Big air, whoa! Another nosedive right there. Slammed hard onto the brakes. Sent him into a huge nosedive. 1 minute and 20 seconds filled so far. He's got about 40 seconds left on the clock. Heading over that roller. Losing a little bit of momentum here in the middle of the freestyle run. Over the roller, getting some nice air. Another roller, and some big air off of the racing lane. A hard landing on the right side. And he's still up on 4 wheels. Trying to keep this run going the best he absolutely can. And some nice air off of the jammer. Massive air for Wildside. Zach Garner having a good freestyle out here. Thinking it will be enough to take the lead, but we're going to have to find out. Nice slap wheelie ridden across the floor, and that is going to end time out here for Wildside as he's heading straight into the pits. Alright, we're going to change this song. Kind of lame. Oh, don't tell me the songs aren't going to work. There we go. Hopefully that starts, or keeps working, rather. Waiting on those scores to come in. And next up is going to be Mike Votter Sr. coming out here in Black Stallion. Black Stallion, I think a lot of people do know this truck. But he's coming out here early to start things off. Mike Votter Sr. been driving for a long time, over 30 years in the seat of these trucks. So let's see what he has out here for freestyle competition. He's going to start off with a van right there. The backside of the van stack. It's only the only side that's been hit so far here in freestyle competition. Third truck out. He's still the only one to go for that backside. Nice little sky wheelie there into a slap wheelie. He's riding it out very nicely. A high amount of momentum out here for Mike Votter Sr. freestyle at the beginning. Some nice air. He's keeping the run going for sure. Nice air once again, trying to keep that momentum up. And it actually looks like he's going to be going for the camper. The first one to go for the camper. He's crushing it down just a little bit right there. Now lining up for the jammer with some nice air right there for Mike Votter Sr. 50 seconds in on his run so far. Straight up and down onto the brakes. Slamming onto the throttle, getting a little bit of a slap wheelie in the same spot. We've been seeing a lot of people get slap wheelies in the same spot. And turning that truck around. Gonna set up for a slap wheelie maybe. Onto the gas, and he's gonna get it up. No problems right there, heading back for that van stack. Hard landing on the right side there for Black Stallion. Now just a little off to the side of the racing ramps. Getting another slap wheelie right there for Black Stallion. And straight up and down into the back of the bus right there. 30 seconds left in the run. He's got a good one going, but will it be enough to take the lead? We're going to have to find out here in just a moment. Nice air straight up and down. A great sky wheelie. Into another slap wheelie. He's not going to get on the throttle in time this time around. And going to the backside of that jammer. Beautifully done right there for Black Stallion, and that is where he's going to call it. That is the end of time. A beautiful run out here. As Black Stallion is heading into the back, he's going to park that truck up. Alright guys, next up, Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. Let's see here, please help. I have updated the CRD mod and I don't have any of the new skins. Please help. Make sure that you download all the other packs as recommended or required packs that you need. So when you go to download a pack, go down to the bottom and it'll tell you what's required for that mod to work. Keep your eyes out on that kind of stuff, because we've been getting a lot of questions on that stuff, and it's right in front of you, so you guys really gotta look. Alright. 2 minutes will start. Nick Pagliarulo's first hit. Out here in freestyle competition, Galot Motor Speedway, how you liking it so far? And he's gonna start off right here with some big air, announcing his presence. Off the backside of the bus, landing straight up and down in the top of the bus, and a great landing right there on one wheel, riding it down the ramp, just letting that truck settle down. Nice sky wheelie right there off of the jammer and a hard landing. Gonna keep it on all fours once again. Two very ferocious moves out here so far. He's got about 4 now with a nice slap wheelie, dragging it up on that back tailgate. Slamming the throttle, huge, straight up and down and a hard landing. It's actually shut the truck off and the timer has been stopped. We're waiting for Nick to get that truck started to back up. And he's gonna get it right there. His time will start on his next hit. It's gonna hurt his momentum a little bit there, but there's not much he could have done to avoid something like that. Landing hard on the back end of the chassis. And he's 40 seconds in on his time, and his time has started right back up. Nice air off of the racing lane. And he's going for that camper. And that camper's still holding up strong. Second truck to hit it out here, cracking. Nice air off of the bus stack. Straight up and down, a nice little brake tap right there. Getting in on that gas. And a huge, what a pocking right there, comboing it up into the van stack. Nick Pagliarulo really showing up here for freestyle competition as he's setting it into a set of cyclones right here in front of the crowd onto 2 wheels, and he's gonna set it back down on all 4s. With 30 seconds left, that could have cut his run really short there. Nicely done right there. Monster Truck Throwdown. Kraken's throwing it down. Getting sideways right here. Kraken gonna have to get on the throttle. Not gonna be able to save it with 10 seconds left on the clock. That is going to be it for Nick Pagliarulo out here in Kraken. We're gonna flip that truck on over. We're waiting on the scores in chat. What's with all these like really slow songs today? I don't know what's going on. There we go, that should be better. What the heck? Alright guys, waiting on the scores for Kraken. What happened to changing the name? I'm still thinking about it, man. Like, I want to, but at the same time I don't. Because, like, T.Ray, a lot of people know the channel by T.Ray, so as soon as I change it to Sonar 118, it completely changes our algorithm and the way the channel reacts, and how many people will be coming to videos. It could completely kill the channel, it could make or break the channel. So, I think what we're going to do is actually just stick with T.Ray, guys. I know that's a little confusing. But that's what we're going to end up doing, is just sticking with T.Ray for now. Next up will be Elliot Miller in Sinistar. He's going to come out here for his 2-minute clock. The man behind it all, Elliot. And he's starting his time right there off of the roller, heading straight in to the racing lanes with some massive air right there. Nice air off of the jammer. Flipping that truck around. Nice air off of the vans. A little bit of a nosedive, hard onto the throttle. Nice air once again. He's just keeping the momentum through the roof right now. That's that one side we haven't seen get hit yet on that van, and he's carrying a nice slap wheelie out as well. A little over 30 seconds in now. Flipping that truck around. Heading for the van stack and getting some nice air off of that, just slamming the van stack. And slamming the racing lane once again as well. Elliot Miller with a great run out here so far. Nice air off the backside of the bus stack. The biggest we've seen so far tonight. And he's going for the backside of the camper stack. Straight up and down, crushing that camper down. Elliott Miller into a slap wheelie after crushing down the camper. The third truck to hit it. Straight up and down. Very nicely done into another slap wheelie. The control from Elliott Miller out here. He hasn't driven a monster truck too many times, but he just kind of naturally clings to that driver's seat. And he's doing a great job out here. Some nice air off of the van stack. Going into a donut right there on the backside of the racing lane. On top of that obstacle. Very impressive out here for Sinistar. And he was on the two wheels there for just a moment. Heading back to that camper. He's only got 4 seconds left here in freestyle competition. And that time he's going to clear the camper into another slap wheelie. And filling his time out here in freestyle competition. We're waiting on the scores. And he's still not done out here. Now taking it to the pits, Sinistar. A great freestyle run out here. We still got a lot of trucks left to go though. Waiting on the scores for Elliott Miller. Alright, next up will be Toxic. Corey Snyder coming out here in just a moment. Yes, T.Ray does respond, but I'm also Sonar. Sonar 118. Alright, let's take a look at this. Okay, Corey Snyder coming out here in Toxic. He's going to have 2 minutes on the clock on his first hit. One of the most beautiful trucks we have out here in the mod. Bless me. And he's going to start off of the van stack with some nice air. Huge nosedive, the biggest we've seen so far tonight. Actually losing a little bit of the front clip on the right side there. As you can see, it's kind of just loose right there on Toxic. As Corey Snyder going to keep this run going. Some nice air and a hard landing on the right side. He's getting a lot of space here from that bus and that truck. Slamming onto that throttle, and he's not lifted from that throttle. Getting some huge air off the bus. And he's going to combo it up on the backside of the racing lane. Nice air on the rollers. Comboing it up into the van stack, slamming onto that throttle. Climbing over that van stack with no problem. And some nice air off the throwdown ramp right there here at Galot. Corey Snyder having a good run so far, but all the runs we've seen out here so far have been great. So it's just going to be hard to top. Truck after truck coming out here for freestyle competition. Now he's heading for that camper stack. Going over that camper with no problem. Nice air from Toxic once again. Some of the biggest we've seen off of that ramp onto two wheels, and he's going to save it out here in freestyle competition. The first save of the night. Landing into the top of that jump right there. Going for a cross-thread move. Turning away from the crowd. Now going for some more big air right there off of the car on the backside of that van stack, or the bus stack, excuse me. Now turning Toxic around. Oh, buddy, what's going on? All right. And to the backside of the racing lane, some nice air. Into a slap wheelie. And to the backside of the jammer, and that is going to end his time right there, trying to get over it. Having a little bit of trouble. You okay, Bear? I'm gonna go check on my dog here in a second, guys. He just yipped out of nowhere. I'm gonna park Toxic up, and you guys give him a score, and I'm gonna go check on my dog real quick.
oceans hope at the fading of the day. Aquatic kaleidoscope, see the colors sweep and sway. Down in the deep, deep blue, we build my world anew. Waves keep on washing over me. Swim up, glide into the open. Cool are the currents of the sea. Swim up, deep into the ocean.
Alright, we're back. I think he's good. I think he's good. Next up will be Corey Rummel in Rage. We're getting ready for him to come out here and storm the track with Rage. His 2 minutes will be on the clock as soon as he starts up. And he's going to go for that throwdown ramp. A lot of people have been going for that throwdown ramp to start their times. Corey Rummel just flat-footing this track out here so far. In that CRC monster truck. And into the backside of that camper, getting some nice air off of that. Nice air off of the bus stack. Now going to the backside of the racing lane and just slamming into it with the biggest air of the night by far. Trying to get into a slap wheelie, but that chassis just so heavy it's going to be hard for him to. Off to the side of the van stack, and he's going to keep it on all fours. And he's 40 seconds in on his run so far. So good. Slamming into that van stack. A little bit of a sky wheelie. He hit the top of it really hard. Sent him into a sky wheelie, like I said. On the ragged edge out here for Rage so far tonight. Slamming into that van once again. Nice heading for the roller here near the tunnel entrance. Slamming onto that throttle, a nice slap wheel, excuse me. Slamming into the van, onto two wheels there for a second. Slowing that truck back down, but he's getting all squirrely down here on the straightaway. Straight up and down on that bus stack, he's going to land. Now going for the camper out here. Rage having a good run so far. New follower, Killer Moto. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Backside of the racing lane once again. Some huge air for Rage. He's got about 20 seconds left on his time. Will this be enough to take the lead? And he's going to sling it into some donuts here. Got about 4 seconds left on the clock, and Rage is going over. Leaving about 2 seconds on the clock. Rage, Corey Rummel, flipping that truck over. Now we're waiting on the scores in the chat to see if he, in fact, did take the lead. Yeah, we can turn the music down. I was wondering that myself. The truck sounds really low on my end. So I'll turn that down here in just a second. Alright, let's go to the music. Alright, music's turned down. And who's next? Jester is next, coming out here. One of the only trucks running BKTs tonight. Matt Pagliarulo is ready for freestyle competition. And he's going for something different out here in freestyle competition, starting off of the racing lanes. Hard landing for Matt Pagliarulo onto two wheels at the back of the track, and he's going to set it back down, slamming onto that throttle. Now heading for those buses and getting some massive air. Slamming into the side of the 8-pack right there. He's already 30 seconds in on his run. Nice air over the van. Now going for that monster truck throwdown ramp with some nice air right there for Jester. Matt Pagliarulo really just sending this truck into the air. Hard on the throttle in the air right there. The throttle rhythm out here for Matt Pagliarulo. Crushing over that. And some nice air off of the bus once again. into a slap wheelie, riding it into the next obstacle. Now going for the van stack into the throttle. He's about a minute in so far on the two wheels again there for just a second. Matt Pagliarulo going a little wild out here in freestyle competition as he's going to set it into a donut. And he's going to stop it at one. Only one donut out here, just trying to do as much as he can out here on this track. Trying to get the slap wheelie on the two wheels, the front two wheels. And now he's into trouble. A hard landing right there on the right side once again, but that truck still holding together. Straight up and down off of the bus. And he's got about 20 seconds left here in freestyle competition. And he's slamming that throttle into the van stack. We're about to see him hit that thing hard as he's getting some nice air right there. Losing the front clip of Jester right there, and that is going to fill his time out here in freestyle competition, trying to do a donut on that little jump right there, and he's going to stop it right on top of the roller. Couldn't think of what a roller's called. As he's going to drive that truck off into the pits. We're going to wait on the scores for Matt Pagliarulo and Jester. Where's my brain today, guys? It's too early for this. Too early! Should play the, they're all copyright. They're all copyright. What else do I have? I have, oh wow, I have a lot of trucks. So I got Overboard, Black Pearl, Avenger, and Overkill. Well, Jamie Garner's getting ready to come out here in Overboard. We saw his son come out here on the track earlier and lay it down in freestyle competition. Now we're going to see what Jamie Garner can do out here in Overboard. Team captain of Team Overboard. And he's going to start off of the rollers. We've seen a few people start like this, but Jamie Garner, something else off of those jumps, having some trouble. Onto two wheels already, into that gas. Trying to save it in the sidewalls. And he's going to set it back down on all fours somehow. Jamie Garner coming out here with a massive save on the sidewalls. Some huge air right there. He's coming out here wanting to win a freestyle title out here for Throwdown. He was able to clinch the racing championship out here. And he's heading for a double down, the only person who can do it. Slamming into the van. Now going straight into the racing lane. He's already 40 seconds in on this run. Straight up and down on that bus. Slamming into that obstacle. Now going to the side of the camper. Slamming into it pretty good right there. Into another slap wheelie out here for Overboard. And slamming that truck into the backside. A hard landing on the backside of the chassis. And he's a minute and 10 seconds in so far. A crazy freestyle that we've seen. And he's going for a combination move. I can already see it. He's lined up for that van. Very nicely done right there. That van turning into more of a ramp out here. He's heading back for that camper, getting some nice air off of that. And it looks like some of that camper's getting stuck up in the front end. And there goes the truck's on fire. Jamie Garner blowing up Overboard. And that truck is in fact on fire. He is out of the truck. He is okay. Leaving 30 seconds on the clock. He had quite the run going. And we are waiting on those scores to come in the chat. We're going to pull this truck off to the side of the course. Ugh, my nose is so runny. It's crazy. Next up, Mikey Vaughters Jr. Overkill Evolution V2 Vids. If you haven't heard of it, go check it out on YouTube.com. V2 Vids. That's his vlog platform. He's heading straight into that racing lane. He's already started his time. Straight up and down on the van, and he's having some trouble right there. He's back up on the four wheels. We're already almost flipping that truck over out here. Overkill Evolution. for the camper. That thing is just crushed up from earlier tonight. Sinistar was the one to finally take that truck out, and the nice sky wheelie right there from Overkill Evolution so far. The most technical run of the night. And he's lining up for, it looks like, a moonwalk here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Straight up and down. He's putting that thing into reverse, jumping it over those ruts. Very nicely done. Oh, rollers, excuse me. He's about a minute in on his run so far, losing that front clip. And losing the windshield as well. It just flew out of that truck. Nice air off of the roller. And he's heading into that next jump. Is a wheelie oh gosh! Slamming into the van stack right there. He got up onto two wheels real fast there, slamming on the gas and regained his composure. Didn't even know what to say in the middle of that move. 30 seconds left for Overkill Evolution. Almost getting into the fence there for just a second. Heading back to that van stack. And he's going to land on top of the jump next to it. And a nice save out here for Overkill Evolution, saving it on the face of the ramp. And he's got about 15 seconds left in freestyle competition. The most technical run of the night. He hasn't been just throwing the truck around left and right. He's been trying to get certain things out of that truck, like sky wheelies, some saves. And that is going to end his time out here in freestyle competition. Overkill Evolution throwing down one of the best saves of the night. And just a great freestyle run overall in general. And the rest is for the fans. We're waiting on the scores in the chat. And he is now pulling off of the track. We only got 2 trucks left to go out here for freestyle competition. It's Jim Kohler in Avenger and Cole Vennard in Black Pearl. We're going to clear the track of any debris here real quick. We've been being a little lazy on that. So let's try to get most of it off at least. There we go. There we go. I think that was most of it. Cole Vennard, second to last, coming out for freestyle competition. He's going to be ending it off here. Him and along with Jim Kohler. We're going to see if these guys are able to take the lead as the last runs out for freestyle competition. He's getting a little hooked up on the van for his first hit. That shouldn't hurt him too much though. It didn't damage the truck at all. Getting into a nice slap wheelie, heading for that camper. And there is just nothing left of that camper. Going for the jammer with some nice air. Black Pearl getting some huge air right there and hard landing onto 2 wheels and setting it down right before the wall. Not even going to have to go into reverse. That's going to help him out there. Onto the side walls. Going for the camper once again. Nice air off of that. Now heading for the backside of the racing lanes, and the biggest air of the night by far, Cole Vennard slamming that truck into the backside of the racing lane, getting the biggest sky wheelie we've seen all night. And he's getting in trouble by that van stack once again. A minute in on the time, a minute left for Black Pearl over here, and it looks like he's having some problems with that back rim. A little bent up on him, that might affect how he does in this run, and Cole Vennard gonna save it almost exactly the same way as Overkill Evolution, but he's going over there. It looked like he had that save done, leaving a minute and 20 seconds, or actually filling a minute and 20 seconds, leaving 40 seconds on the clock. And now we're waiting on the scores for Black Pearl out here at Galot. And that means there's only 1 truck left to go out here, 1 truck that could possibly take the lead, and that is Jim Kohler driving Avenger. Cole Vennard really sent it out there, had the biggest air of the night by far. Now we're waiting on Jim Kohler to come out here and end it for freestyle competition. And he'll be out in just a moment. And there he is, getting that truck started up. Running those U-cranes on that CRC chassis. We're going to see what Avenger can do out here on the track here in just a moment. It looks like he's going to be starting off of the van right here, getting some nice air to start things off. Mr. Excitement has taken the track by storm. We're going to have to see if he's the one taking the win out here. Or who's going to be taking the win. I don't know if anybody's been doing averages, but we'll have to see after this. Some massive air off of that jump. Nice air off of the 8-pack as well. Slamming on the brakes mid-air to level that truck out. Nice air off of the van stack. That van stack that Colvin R was having some trouble on. Turning that truck around, going over the roller, and he's 40 seconds in on the run so far. Slamming onto the gas, over the rollers, huge air, and into trouble right here. A hard landing for Jim Kohler on top of that cage. There was nothing he could do. He was trying to get his signature, a moonshot, and it just did not work out. A hard landing. Jim Kohler is out of that truck. Of all the trucks to have a landing like that out here, it's the CRC, the strongest chassis in Monster Truck competition. Jim Kohler's going to get out of that truck with no problems. We're waiting on the scores, but I don't see it taking the lead. Alrighty, that is the end of the show here for Galot. Jim Kohler going over hard. Not having any luck out here at Galot Motor Speedway. What the heck's the windshield doing? It's like a V. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. He left a minute and 10 seconds on the clock. I'm seeing 10s? What the heck, guys? Come on. Come on. I know y'all are real Monster Truck fans. You can't be giving 10s because of names now. Come on. And that is the end of Galot Motor Speedway. We destroyed this track, guys. Van stack non-existent. That van stack non-existent. The camper's gone. It blew up overboard over there. Poor overboard. Alrighty. We know you just said that. You guys are so cute. Alright, let's head to another track. Let's just mess around for a little bit, why not? Chippewa Falls. Hopefully this doesn't crash the game, it might. We'll see. We will have to see, my friend. Hope everybody's having a good day. We got 113 people in here. Holy crap. Holy crapola. Do you remember the Bob and Tom Monster Truck? Oh, absolutely, man. That was a good truck. That was on the front engine, one of the front engine chassis, I believe. Wasn't it? It was a little bit of both. They ran it front engine, rear engine, whatever engine. Can you use a World Finals map? Well, I only have like 1 through 6 right now. World Finals 20 is messed up. I have World Finals 18. I guess we could hop on that for a little bit. So we'll hop on World Finals 18 here in just a minute. I just have been really feeling like crushing some cars. I don't know about you guys, but car crushing is the name of the game. Gravedigger Ice. We could possibly bring in Gravedigger Ice at some point. Unfortunately, I don't have Northern Nightmare. I believe there's a pack that has it on Beam Monsters, but I don't have it installed. Big air right there. What's your guys' favorite monster truck? Mine has to be, I know a lot of you know this, but Black Pearl is my favorite independent. And Maximum Destruction, or Max D, is my favorite Feld truck, just because of the front engine. I'm biased. I'll admit it, I'm biased. Oh, actually, we just had Superman. Ooh, into the wall. Dang. We were just... well, I can't speak today, guys. My brain is not working. I don't know what it is. Like, I go to speak and I have to think about it. Sorry. I'm just crazy today. How long have we been streaming? I don't even know. It doesn't show up for me anymore. I'm so in the dark. I don't know how many people are in the stream. I'm gonna have to set that all up. I'll set all that up. A runtime, a stream, like how many people are in at the time, like on the stream. We'll see. I had to take the chat down. A lot of you were being trolls. My last video got demonetized because of y'all saying like the F word and stuff in my chat, making my videos not monetizable. I'm mad at you guys. What the heck? Your favorite truck's Northern Nightmare? Max D's your favorite? Tom Mance? Yeah! You know, I used to really like Neil Elliott. He was my favorite for a while, like around 2016, 17, and 18, I'd say. But he kind of dropped the ball as of recent, and I can't blame him. I think he's not going to be driving Max D for too much longer. I could be wrong, but like, that's just what I'm guessing. Favorite truck's Mohawk Warrior? Nice! That's the truck that I ran for the Beam Monsters League. If you go check out Beam Monsters YouTube, you can check out me running Mohawk Warrior and all those season events. And World Finals 1 should be coming out maybe tomorrow, maybe today, maybe none of those days. We'll see. We'll see what a group thinks about that. Bryce Kenny did really good over at Arlington. He had great two-wheel skills. He won two-wheel skills, didn't he? And then he won racing as well, beating Tom Entz, I believe. So, like, good on him. Miles, my man, chill out. Quit being so negative. Everything's okay. You're fine, dude. Smile. Go look outside. Everything's beautiful. I don't know what that... I don't know what that... I can't speak that language, but I'll let that comment by. It was telling me that your comment was spam just because you're not speaking my language. So hopefully you're not saying a bunch of curse words or something. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It's whatever. How do you join the Beam Monsters League? The Beam Monsters League is, in fact, an invite only. So right now, I believe we're going to have about 12 people in the next season, 12 or 11. But yeah, it's invite only. There are certain leagues that are starting up right now that have some open spots, I do believe, still. You'd have to go check that out for yourself, my dude. Alright. Let's head to that World Finals. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. We'll see. World Finals 18. Wink. What are your thoughts on Team Ice versus Team Fire? I mean, it was just something to do. You know? It was just something to do. Oh, there goes the game. I knew it was going to crash. I told you guys. I told you it would crash. We'll be back in just a second. You know, honestly, I thought it was okay. All-Star was something. It was something. I felt really bad for all the mechanics that had to work on those trucks those nights. They worked way later than they should have. But what can you do when you don't plan an event and just kind of hope for the best? Can we do fast metal? Yeah, we can do fast metal. I thought the maximum destruction fire was really cool. I really liked that. It always takes forever to load this map. Alright, we're in. Superman. Let's mess around with Superman. Somebody wanted me to spawn this in. Hopefully you're still in, and hopefully you're seeing me mess around with Superman. Man, I haven't been on this track in so long. It's been a while. Actually, I won't be giving my Discord out publicly, my dude. I'm sorry. If you want to find me, you can find me on the Beam Monsters Discord, though. If I gave away my my Discord on stream right now, it'd probably blow up, dude. That would be a good idea. Do you remember when Western Renegade? Oh, do I remember it? Yeah, I remember that truck. I missed the old Maximum Destruction. Is this on Beam Monsters? Yes, Superman is on Beam Monsters. You have to get the MJM Fan 22 pack. Make sure that you guys read what's required for certain packs to work too, because if you come to me saying that like so and so doesn't work and you just didn't read what the packs tell you to do, then might get aggravated, because we get, you know, we get the same questions every single day, guys. So when the same people come up asking the same questions over and over again, it gets irritating. Sometimes you might get a snappy dead, and it's not your fault. If anybody ever does get mad at you or just like snaps on you really quick, it's not your fault. It's just that we get these questions every day, almost constantly, in our DMs and stuff like that. So, you know, just a heads up there. It's never anything to take personal. You just got to take it with a grain of salt. These guys are working really hard and, for the most part, not getting paid for their work. So, you know, they're putting in hours and not really getting paid for anything. So, sometimes they might not be in the best mood. But it is what it is. What is the Beam Monsters Discord? It's the Beam Monsters Discord. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Big air off of the bus. Kyle Park, how you doing, man? Oh, I looked away for 1 second. I don't even know what happened. I probably looked ridiculous. Kyle Park, how you doing, man? Alright, that's enough for Superman. Let's spawn in another truck. Spawning in another truck. Let's see. Somebody has been freaking out in the chat. Want Gravedigger Ice. So let's give him Gravedigger Ice. Oh, your YouTube crashed? That's all good. I can do a moonwalk ice. Yeah, I'll do it. Give me a second. It's kind of weird to do it on this track. I think it was kind of before Two Wheel Skills got put into World Finals and stuff. Bam! There's your little moonwalk. That wasn't the best one. Let's try to do a moonwalk out of the backflip into that obstacle that we just tried on. Alright, that should be good. Perfect. Look at that. I'm a real Gravedigger driver. Oh, that flag. What the heck did the flag just do? And we broke a wheel. That would be an RII in today's world, wouldn't it? Raminator Mark Hall? Nice. That will actually... You know what? I would spawn that in, but that's the first truck for the next video. So, in that case, I'll have you wait for the video. Because that truck's actually pretty cool. I mean, it's on the wrong body. It's not like the best paint ever. But that kid did a really good job bringing it to life for the game for the time being. Until we actually get a real Power Wagon body, which I don't know if we ever will or what. Hey, no problem. No problem. We can always do it. Front flip. Uh-oh. Kind of. The technicalities out of this world. What? Oh, what truck do I prefer? Brodozer or Metal Militia? Metal Militia for sure. Definitely, my dude. Oh, BeamNG, what would we do without you? Can you try to do a moonwalk to a backwards front flip? Oh, I think I know what you want. Yeah, we can try that. Let's try it out. Alright, now reverse it. Oh, that was too much. No, it wasn't. Yeah, into the slap wheelie. Perfect. How long have I been a Monster Jam fan? Since 2002. I've been watching Monster Truck since 2002. My first ever event was at Spokane Arena here in Washington, and Lyle Hancock was driving Gravedigger 7, and I thought he was Dennis Anderson. And my dad told him he wasn't Dennis Anderson during the show, and I cried. However, I was very young, so like, if I was told today that Lyle Hancock was driving Gravedigger 7, I would crap my pants. Oh no! Oh dang. Dude, that's what happens when you look at chat. You try to freestyle. You die. My favorite monster truck of all time, it's a tough decision, but like I think I'm biased on this one too, because my mom's favorite truck of all time was always Blacksmith. So like, Blacksmith. Like my favorite truck of all time is always probably going to be Blacksmith or Bulldozer. But, in terms of like trucks today, independent-wise, Black Pearl and Feld-wise, Max D. In terms of old days and just overall in general, like schemes and stuff that have ran, like Blacksmith and Bulldozer. Oh yeah, we did the signature, bro. Oh yeah, we did. Bam! Alright, let's spawn in another truck. Let's go with Bakugan. Now spawn that in a little bit. Let's do one of the random versions. I don't know which one this is. I don't know what color it is. Let's find out. Ooh, black and purple. Nice. Black and purple Bakugan. Made by Mike Dev. Uh-oh. Already losing the front flip. You got to meet Tom in Canada, nice. Yeah, the only time I've ever met Tom and Dennis was at World Final 17. And that's the only time I've ever seen Tom and or Dennis like freestyle anything, like live. So when I saw Tom come out and break his front steering first hit, I was super sad. I wanted to see that man throw down, but it was probably one of Dennis Anderson's best freestyles ever at World Finals. And his last. It was his last ever time at World Finals. So if I was going to go to World Finals, that was the time to go, like, in a fan's perspective. Maybe the track wasn't like the best that year, and maybe, I don't know. I thought freestyle was still really fun. We saw the first ever corkscrew. We saw a lot of stuff. Damon Bradshaw go crazy. Best ever grade big run at World Finals, in my opinion. Like, man, World Finals 17, when it comes to that, I think Dennis or Damon or Cam should have won. Probably just Dennis or Damon. But Cam McQueen, straight up innovative freestyle competition the night we were there. Added one of the coolest tricks you could possibly think of and just made it seem like it was no problem at all. Oh, there goes the wings. Tried a front flip. That didn't work. Oopsies. You like the Bad Habit truck? Nice. We just got, Mike Bev just recently did the classic Bad Habit, the one that came out on like a, what was it? Was it an old Silverado body? Probably was, the old Cat Eye, the old 2008 Cat Eye. So I'm excited for that. Is this a Halloween Dragonoid? No, it's just a different color. There went the horn. He just landed and the horn fell off. That was kind of cool. Whoops, wrong way. Mohawk Warrior Fire, let's do it. There aren't too many fire trucks. There's only like 3 fire trucks. This truck's so cool, dude. Ugh, I love it. That was one of the cool things about Fire was like a couple of trucks that came out of All-Star that were really nicely done. Like Mohawk Warrior, or what else was there? There was Bad Company did a nice version that was pretty cool. Oh, I can't believe I didn't just lose a wheel there. Come on, Brass Kenny. One question, does the other tracks in other versions of BeamNG.drive work? I've already... Oh, okay, so you need blank map 1, 2, and 3. Like, that's how all the tracks are gonna work. They all pull from those tracks, so if you don't have blank map 1, 2, and 3, then they're not gonna work at all, no matter what you do. So, go look for those on BeamMonsters.com. At least get blank map 3, and most of your stuff will work. Everything else should be in blank map 2. I think blank map 1 is actually outdated, so don't worry about that. So 2 and 3, get those, and all the maps should work from then on. First ROR series ended up doing decent at World Finals in the main field. Good stuff, man. Yeah, we just did the Beam Monsters League World Finals, and I didn't do too bad in that. You know, we didn't come away with any championships. I'll let you guys know that. So, however, we did come away with a championship because at the end of the season, we came out as points series champion. We had 168 points, and second place had like 140 or 50. So we won by a whole 10 points. The points championship. So that was cool. Points champion going into season 2. We'll see if we can carry it on in Son of a Digger, guys. I'll be driving Son of a Digger in the next season of the Beam Monsters League. So keep an eye out for that. Oops. Oh, save it. Oh. Yeah, player 4 isn't here. I believe he's at work right now. He could also not be, but I mean, it's all good. I'm gonna have to get a new moderation team though at some point because none of my moderators are ever here anymore. So what the heck? That was crazy. Could you imagine seeing that in real life? Brad Pickering, hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. We'll have a new Monster Truck video out sometime soon. I was going to do commentary today, but then I decided to do a live stream, so maybe we'll do commentary tomorrow. I want it to be posted about a week away from last week's video. So, try to do weekly videos for you guys from now on out. But, you know, sometimes things get in the way. It's all good. I'm honestly trying to get Beam and join the leagues because I feel like it's easier to handle the trucks on Beam than it is ROR. Well, it definitely is to a point because like you can send it into this turn and not flip over. So like racing is definitely somewhat easier, but at the same time the camera can get in the way and mess up a run. Like when you're going for a turn, might not be able to see where you need to correct the front wheels. Like there's things. It's not easy. If it was easy, I would have walked away with the Seasons Point championships. Like, I don't know, by a margin of 30 or 40, you know? Like, I would have had so many more points. But, it's actually really hard when it comes to competition to win. So, I mean, just don't expect to be winning everything when you come over here, because you're probably not. It's just, there's some really good people on BeamNG. I don't make any trucks, actually. I just make videos on trucks. A lot of my friends make trucks. They do a really good job on their stuff. Jam Fan, Jedi Presence, we got Doc Holiday, he's been making some good tracks. Bobcat, he's been coming in doing some great modeling for the team. Mike Bev, another painter. God, I hate being called that too. Whatever. Our graphic designers. Back in 2014, dang. Yeah, I got to go to Seattle 2019, and I really wish I could have gone to Seattle 2020. See Cody Saucier, Tom Entz. I could have got to see Tom Entz again, guys. It was the second chance, and we didn't get to go. Sucks. It sucks. Well, you know what, guys? We've had some fun out here on the stream. I think I'm going to end it right here, get some stuff around the house done before things start kicking up here in the day. So, you know what? Thank you so much for coming out to the stream, guys. We've had a lot of fun. And I hope to be seeing you guys again here soon. Maybe the next stream will be, I don't know, a day or two from here. So, but take it easy, guys.